151 has to be the best specialty set investment of all time. It just has to be. The performance from the set, and especially just recently, has been insane. And just these numbers that I'm seeing here with all these products going up and just the cards going up, they're all going up. And this set has been released now for over a year. So it's not like this is just a new set and there's just a bunch of hype coming out of it. It's over a year old now. And this just shows the strength of the set. I mean, I think everyone knew 151 was a good investment, but I think just more so than ever now, we're seeing all these products and everything just going up in price. I want to make this video right now because obviously all the products of 151, they're all super expensive, right? But I'm making this video right now to tell you this, is that, okay, we've seen some like restocks, reprints, whatever you want to call them, from Walmart. We've seen the poster collection boxes, the booster bundles, and those were all great pickups, right? Because 151, just all the products are expensive. So just to get them at around like retail is pretty good. And I just want to say this right now because 151, right? There's going, obviously you could consider those your products that were released at Walmart and also Costco, the UPCs for like 90 bucks. You could consider those all to be reprints, restocks, whatever you want to call it, right? But I'm just making this video right now because there has to be more 151 product coming in the future. There has to be an Elite Trainer Box, reprint. There has to be more product of 151 coming out in the future. So I'm just making this video right now. If you have missed out somehow on, investing into 151, maybe you were focused on other sets and other products. Maybe you were just opening 151 and maybe you weren't actually investing into it. I just want to make this video right now to say that whenever 151 product comes out in the future, reprints, whatever the case may be, maybe there's a deal at somewhere, it has to be the most, like, the best in-your-face investment of all time, especially with the numbers we're seeing now. And this is kind of the thing I talk about with, like, sets like Lost Origin. It got reprinted. Lost Origin was, like, 180 before it got reprinted. It crashed all the way down to, like, 120. And in just under a year, it went all the way up to what it is now at, like, $230. 151, I feel with just so much hype there is around it, if Elite Trainer boxes get reprinted, whatever the quantity may be of 151 Elite Trainer boxes, whatever they reprint, it's going to probably dry up pretty quickly. Just the performance from the set and just what we're seeing here right now is crazy. And just in the future, if there's 151 product gets reprinted, it just has to be a buy. It's obviously people are going to say you missed the boat now because everything's like super expensive. But I'm just making this video right now to say, if you missed out and there's 151 product in the future that gets reprinted, this has to be one of the best investments and pretty much guaranteed really good investments of all time. It just has to be. So first, I just want to show you guys the the three obviously main characters from 151, the original Pokemon: Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. These cards, I don't want to say market manipulation. I'm not one of those people, but these cards have been, just going up in price crazily. I don't know why this is happening, because like I said, it's a year over since this set has been released, but these cards just recently, the past couple months, have gone up a lot. Charmander here is gone up 42% in the past 3 months. I don't know what is going on with why these are going up so much. And then Charmeleon is 19%. That's still a lot for what it is in the past few months. Charizard 58%. You can see what I'm saying here. It's kind of weird why these jumped up so much recently. I saw some people saying that the PSA 10s of Charizards were also really going up in price. I really don't know what's going on. Squirtle, same thing, 18% here past few months. War Turtle 25%. These are all just going up like crazy. Blastoise up 26%. Bulbasaur, you can see up 14%. Ivysaur up 8.5%, not that much. And then Venusaur up 23%. We can see all of these are just going up in value. I think part of it, I don't know if there's just a resurgence of 151 hype or what happened. Maybe it's because all these products are just super expensive now, and just the costs of these cards now are just going up because the product's more expensive. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty insane to see that these cards are just really going up in price right now. And now I want to talk about the 151 products because all these are performing really well. And I mean, it's not surprising, obviously, because just the hype around 151. But this is just to show you how strong of a set 151 is. And I mean, everyone kind of knows 151 was a good investment from the start. But this is just evidence for you. And this is where, okay, with Lost Origin, I like to make a good comparison because Lost Origin was a great set, right? It got reprinted, it crashed all the way down to 120. When it gets reprinted, when 151, whatever, when more product comes out, this is in your face that whatever you can get, if you can get it for a good price, obviously under the market or whatever, 151 is a good pickup. Obviously, for a lot of these products, it's not good to pick them up right now because they are just so expensive. But more product is probably going to come. I don't think they're going to there's going to, like, this is it. Like, more product is going to come out. And especially, I feel like Elite Trainer Boxes is going to get reprinted at some point. And hopefully they reprint a lot because that would be a very good buying opportunity. And I just, the performance when you see these sets, you think you miss out. But, if you don't have any product, like I said, just when a reprint happens, that's your opportunity. Don't wait anymore. If something comes out, like even those booster bundles and those poster collection boxes, at the prices you were getting them at, like those were still good pickups. But yeah, I just want to make this video to show you guys the price of these products and how crazy they have been. And yeah, just the main point of this video I want to get out there is that when there's opportunity in the future, more 151 products, don't just keep waiting. Because if you keep waiting, I mean, 151 just has so much demand. The supply is going to dry very quickly. I mean, even all those restocks or whatever on Walmart, and they went pretty quickly. So that's all I want to say is that it's in your face. 151 is such a great investment. So 151 Elite Trainer boxes, I'm pretty sure the retail MSRP for these is like $50, $55. Right now they're at $92. I actually see them selling for around 100. If you go to TCG Player, you can see they're all selling around there, but on eBay they're selling for like in the hundreds. And yeah, it's gone up crazy. Just as a normal Elite Trainer box at 90, like $2, and this is just over a year old, so that's pretty insane to see. I don't know if Crown Zenith ever went this high for normal Elite Trainer boxes, but Crown Zenith right now I know is like around like 50s. So yeah, this is pretty insane to see for a normal Elite Trainer box. And then next, I want to talk about booster bundles. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of booster bundles. I just feel like Elite Trainer boxes are just more collectible. But booster bundles are good in the way that they're pretty small because it's just packs. But these MSRP, I believe, is like $27. So it's about doubled in price. I know here in the past year, it's only said 22%. But the MSRP for these, I believe, is $27. So yeah. 151 booster bundles are $50. That's pretty insane to see for a booster bundle. Not like I said, not really a big fan of booster bundles. I don't know what it is. But still, those Walmart ones, I think they were like, I forget how much they were. Like, were they in the 30s? I really don't know. I didn't buy any. I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest. But that was probably a good pickup because these are $50. So this is performing really strong. Just overall, every single 151 product is performing really strong. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes of 151 are crazy. You guys know I have these. I don't know why, like, it just seems like in the past like month these have gone up from like 100, like $60 to like 200 now, like over 200. It's honestly crazy to see. And this is just and more of an emphasis that just specialty sets, obviously the best product are like UPCs and Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, and this just cements that. I mean, if you do percentages of the normally trainer box, it's about doubled in price, right? These have about like tripled. So, you can see here, obviously, when you have the chance, and in the future, if any like specialty set comes out, and it's probably going to be a pretty popular one, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes always perform way better than the normal Elite Trainer boxes. And you can see that here. These are selling for crazy amounts. And you can see how many people are actually buying them. Even at this price, like a lot of people are picking this up because I think people are realizing that even though these are super expensive as it is right now, there's not going to be any restock of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, really. I mean, it's just probably not going to happen. So I think people now are seeing the strength and just how much everything is going up that they just want to pick up some now before they get even more expensive. Because Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, when a reprint, happens for 151 Elite Trainer boxes, whatever, Pokemon Center ones really aren't going to get reprinted. So this is just a premium product. So if you don't have any now, I'm not saying to invest into it because it's super expensive, but just how much it's gone up and it just keeps going up. Yeah, it's crazy to see with this Elite Trainer box. And honestly, yeah, I don't even know what to say. This has gone up like crazy. Yeah, it's pretty insane. And then 151 UPCs. I'm pretty sure back then I probably talked about these. These were available. I remember on my, I'm a Costco member, so I was on the app and I saw these for $90. I was honestly thinking about picking them up, but the difference with me right now is that you guys know that I only really buy booster boxes and Elite Trainer boxes of specialty sets. UPCs, if you do like the math and stuff, they're probably like take up around the same space as Elite Trainer boxes. But personally, me, I kind of just like Elite Trainer boxes for specialty sets. Ultra Premium Collection boxes, they're like huge and stuff. I don't really know. But these at $90 on Costco, I was thinking about buying because I knew it was cheap. But I just at the time was already like selling a lot of my other collection boxes. I was just in the mindset of I'm tired of holding all these bulky things, and at the time I was just selling all my collection boxes and buying booster boxes. So I think that's kind of why I didn't pick anything up, because I was just so like done with like holding onto a bulky product, and I was just kind of transitioning over to booster boxes. But now obviously looking at this price, I obviously wish I would have bought some, because I knew it was a good play. I knew it was, but I just didn't want to hold huge products anymore. But I kind of regret it, because those were $90 not too long ago, and look at the price now. These obviously, I mean, there was a lot of supply on them. There's so much supply. They were $90 for a while, and just now, they've gone up so much. Now they're at 180. It's literally doubled in price, in such a short amount of time. Yeah, it's crazy to see. And now obviously I wish I would have gotten them, but they're $180. Even UPCs. I can't think if UPCs really get reprinted. I don't really think so. I think it's usually just normal like regular products, but even at 180, like obviously everything has gone up in price so much, you're probably scared to buy, and I would honestly be too. But I don't really think UPCs get really reprinted. Like, let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But if they don't, I honestly think any of these specialty 151 products, I don't see them going down if they're not going to get reprinted. So now could be the time to buy, even though they're really expensive. If they're not getting reprinted, look at the strength of 151. You don't think they're going to keep going up? It's like the same thing with Evolving Skies. When these products go up super quickly, everyone gets scared. I remember when Evolving Skies booster boxes were like $200, $300. Everyone thought it was crazily overpriced. And look at it now. I mean, it's like $700 plus. So, yes, this is a specialty set. It's a little bit different, but just the strength you see here, don't be scared, and don't keep waiting. Like, if reprint comes, don't keep waiting thinking it's going to tank, because when you see the strength of the market for this type of like product and the set, you just got to take your opportunity when you see one. And that's all I just really want to get out. Like, I want you guys to get out of this video is that, I mean, the proof is right here. If you're, maybe you don't want to invest into some sets, maybe like, I don't know, Stellar Crown, Obsidian Flames, because you see, like, it's not that great of a set in terms of like, it's not a outlier, super high performer. The evidence is right here for 151. So I just want this video to be kind of like put in your mind that when reprints come, and if more products come out on these different places like Walmart or whatever, it's a good buying opportunity. And lastly, I'm just going to talk about this really shortly. Poster collection boxes. I think the retail for these is $15. They're at 25. Obviously, these aren't performing as good as the other products. And this is, I mean, I've talked about this before. And why I sold all my collection boxes is because they're a pain to hold on to. These are pretty small, but there's only 3 packs in them. It's a good display piece, I'm not going to lie. I would just like to get some for display, but I'm kind of over just collection boxes. But I mean, you can just see here with the graph compared to every other product that I showed you, they're performing terribly compared to everything else. It's because honestly, people don't really want collection boxes. But obviously, when, since 151 is pretty expensive for everything, these are above retail. But yeah, just collection boxes really aren't the best investments in my opinion, especially for space-wise. But yeah, that's all I want to say today, is just to tell you that 151, it's performing crazily, and just there's proof now that this set, you can see the performance with all these products. So when a reprint comes out, just don't sit around and just think it's going to crash, because I mean, the strength is shown here. So that's all I wanted to say today about 151. Just the performance is insane. And yeah, that's all I had to say today. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.